Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'll be sharing with you a starter professional makeup. So let's get started. So firstly, I'm using a facial wipe to wipe our face to get all the dirty off, and then I'll be using this facial primer to prime our face. I use my hand to set it in very well. Then I'll be using another facial primer again to set the face in, and I will let it dry. I will let it absorb on our face for a while. So once I'm done, I'll be using these two shades of foundation. I have a lighter shade and a darker shade. The lighter shade is a matte foundation, which the other one is a dark liquid foundation. So I put in the darker shade on my hand and I use the lighter shade on her face. Then I'll use my hand to put in the darker shade. After then, I'll be using the brush to blend it all together. I'll blend it very well. Anywhere that I see that the foundation, that's why I have it at the back of my hand, so that I can use the brush to touch it and blend it anywhere that I see that the foundation is not getting to. So once I've blended it properly, before you start a makeup, if you see that the eyebrow of a person is too much, you have to first shade off the eyebrow before you set in your foundation. So after I've blended it very well, I'll be using this concealer under our highlight area. So once I've concealed the face, and I'll use a darker shade at the corner of her eye. Then I'll be using this beauty blender to blend the concealer. If what I sprayed on the beauty blender earlier was water, you have to just spray a little bit of water so that the beauty blender will be soft to absorb in, to blend in concealer and the foundation together. So I'll be using this primer, a concealer darker shade, to prime my face as I'm doing in this video. So I'll blend that two together. I blend it earlier so that it won't dry up, and I'll be using this red lipstick as well. Then you use your beauty blender to blend the three together. You blend it upward, not downward. That's where your blush will be showing. So just to achieve a deep blush, so you blend it upward. Can you see? So I'll be using this darker LA found concealer on her nose too. I bring it from the eyebrow area. The video is self-explanatory, so Then after I'm done, I'll blend it in. I put in the lighter shade concealer. Then I'll blend the nose area together. Once I've put in everything, I'll be blending it together here. Once I've blended all together, then I use this edge control to brush our eyebrow up. Just a little bit of edge control. Then I'll be using this my color 3 brown pencil to draw our eyebrow. You can shave off some part of the eyebrow if you see that you don't have good stuff to work with. But you have to do that before setting in the foundation. So if you are doing this kind of thing, you can put in your setting powder puff so that your hand won't be staining the face. So I put in the settings powder underneath her eye. Then I'll be putting the puff in my hand. So I use this concealer to highlight her brows. And I'll be using the darker shade of foundation that I have at the back of my hand earlier for the upper side of the brows. I use the foundation that I have at the back of my hand, which is the darker shade for the upper brows. If you want your brows to come out bigger, you can adjust it to the front a bit. It depends on how big or how tiny you want your brows to come out. It was not convenient because I didn't want to cover the camera. I was supposed to do it from the front, but because I didn't want to cover the camera, I have to do it backward, so it was not that convenient. So once I'm done, I'm using this brush to blend it all together. So once I've blended it, I'll be using this eyeshadow concealer to prime my eyeshadow area. Then I'll be using some natural eyeshadow on her face, and this is the natural eyeshadow palette. I'll be using some on her face. I use the lighter shade to set the first layer, and I go in with another darker shade of the lighter shade. They are all natural foundations, natural eyeshadows. So once I've done the two with the first layer, I'll be going ahead with another layer. So I put in another darker eyeshadow just to blend everything together and to get a good natural look that blend in with a shade of color. So I put in the another darker one on the upper knit of the eyeshadow, as this video is well self-explanatory. Then I blend it together. I'll be putting another one under our brows, which is just to bring out the shade of the brows well. You see, that's the lighter one, and I'll blend all together. Make sure the eyeshadow is well blended so that you won't be having any blemishes after blending. So once I've blended together, I'll be using this brow contour to set in our nose, to prime our nose. So now I'll be using this glow primer to set in our contour area. Then I use this powder palette to blend all the concealer that I've done earlier together. And I use this Milani foundations to blend all the powder and all the concealers together. I'll be using this eyeliner, classic eyeliner under our eye. And the eyeliner for the prime area. So I'll do the other side too. Once I'm done with this, I'll be going ahead for the lipstick. I'm using three shades of lipstick. I use a black shade to prime my upper layer of the lips. I use the purple foundation to prime my upper layer of the lips, and I'll be using some natural lipstick. I use this brown concealer, brown eyebrow pencil, number 3. Then I'll be using this natural lipstick. I'll use my the darker foundation that I have under my hand on my hand earlier to prime the lipstick area, and after I'm done with that, I'll be putting in some lip gloss. And I'll be putting the glow under the blush area. Then I'll blend all together, and you will add settings. Then I'll be putting this pink blush on our blush area just to bring out the blush very well. And I think I'll be using the powder palette to set everything in. I think we are done with the makeup. I'll be putting in some mascara. Rate this makeup 1/10. If you enjoy, please like, comment. Thank you. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.